What's up, metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And today, the Kizer Varatas is getting some more balls. Ball bearings, that is. Got some skiffs for this knife. I've heard it does improve the action. Action is already really good on this knife, so I don't see it doing much, having a big noticeable change, but maybe I'll be wrong. But I don't know how many balls are in the bearings that are in here, but the Skiff Rocket Glide bearings for this knife, in case you're curious, 5mm 3/64. I'll link them down below in case you want to get some. I'm not affiliated with Skiff or anything, but these are 15 ball bearings, so I would assume these are 9 or 11 ball bearings, something like that. But we are about to find out. We're going to take this knife apart, clean it, lube it, and swap out the bearings. So let's jump right in. What we got here? We got T8 on the pivot, T6 is on everything else. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Kizer. Come on, Kizer. You can do better than this. I don't think we need to take that pocket clip off. No reason for T6s on this premium knife. You know what I mean? I get it. Actually, I don't think you should even do it on your more budget-friendly knives. Definitely don't do it on this $170 knife. T8s. T8s all the way around. Are these titanium? I'm curious. No, they are not titanium. Oh well. I was thinking if I do some anodizing work, doing the screws also, but they are not titanium screws, so if I do ano, I will not be anoing the screws. But the pocket clip and backspacer are titanium. We do have some thread locker on there, on the pivot, which is cool. Alright, do I have to take the pocket clip off? Maybe I do have to take it off. It didn't look like it was going into the backspacer, but I could be wrong about that. Happens all the time. Man, that's some tight fitment there. That pocket clip is in there. In there. Just leave it in there. So yeah, that screw was going into the backspacer. Alright, what we got here? How many balls we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 balls. So we're going from 9 balls to 15 balls. That's a lot of ball difference. That's like a 50% ball increase. Almost. Close anyway. Alright. I am going to flip the washers over also. Start a new bearing track. Flip that guy over. Flip this guy over. Nice and clean in here. I don't even need to clean it. Very clean. Already has some lube on there. We will add a touch of lube to the new bearings, but no need for much. This knife is still fairly new. Hasn't even got a whole lot of pocket lint in it yet. I like the square pivot. I like that look. Although I'm putting it through the wrong side. That's not a square. That was a circle. This is a square. Does this go in a certain way? No, it doesn't matter. The square is going to make it captive. The way it's kind of recessed in there. That's cool. Alright. Let's break out the skiffs. Doesn't matter which side goes up or down with these. I will link everything I use in the description below. Zero friction, great stuff. Works every bit as good as the more expensive stuff, and you get 3 times as much for less money. 30 milliliters for like $7 or $8 compared to 10 milliliters of the other stuff for like $14, $15, $20 in some cases. Yeah, it's not worth it. You're wasting your money. There we go. That's good enough. Good enough. I'm going to put that back in there. Get in the hole. Flip it around the right way, Jamie, to go in better. Trying to put it in the wrong hole, Jamie. Pick the right hole, man. Putting it in the wrong place. I think we could. Probably not, but I think we are. We will know momentarily. Here, let's just put the T8 in this one so I can stop swapping them. I'm just going to turn that until it's slightly snug. Pocket clip screw is the long one with the blue Loctite. That was quick and painless. And how will the action be? That is the question. Let's get it centered up and see if the action improves at all. We are not even remotely close to centered. There we go. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Centered. No blade play. Ooh, it definitely improves. A noticeable improvement. It feels much glassier now. Oh yeah. Definite improvement. Watch this thing drop now. Yeah, it didn't drop like that before. Not that easily. And there is zero blade play. Awesome. That worked out pretty well. Now what I do with my old bearings, put them in the bag, and then they go in the Varatas box, so I don't lose them. And if I ever want to swap these out for another knife or something, if I need a set of bearings, you know, I know which ones to take it from, right? These run, I think these bearings were $13, which I gotta say, it is kind of expensive for a little set of bearings, but you know, it is what it is. It's worth it in my opinion. I put bearings in a lot of my knives, so. If you don't like bearings, Skiff also sells thicker washers. So you can take a bearing knife and put washers in it instead of bearings if you like that glassy feeling of washers. This knife is breaking in very nicely even without doing the bearings. I'm really liking this knife a lot. Well, I do have one complaint. This isn't my review yet, but this is just a little sharp on that lock bar. They should have chamfered this a little better. Kind of chamfered it with a rounded edge. See if I got something here that, like that kind of. See how that chamfer is done right there? It's kind of rounded. It doesn't leave a sharp edge for your thumb to hit. It's very comfortable. With this one, they just went straight across about half, not even half of the scale thickness. See? And then you get the sharp edge right there where that chamfer goes up. They could have kind of made it rounded in there and taken it a little deeper to the outside of the scale. It wouldn't have left that sharp edge right there. I feel that every time I hit the light bar. It's not like terrible. If you've got calluses on your thumbs like I do, it's not terrible. If you're newer to knives, it may be a little uncomfortable for you until you get used to it. The light bar was a little stiff when I first got it too, but it is broken in nicely. It's not stiff at all now. It feels very good actually. Yeah. So there you go, guys. Skiff install on the Varatas. Very simple to do. Anybody can do it with pretty much any knife. So if you've been thinking about adding skiffs to a knife and you're intimidated about disassembling your knife, don't be. It's not that hard. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.